Well, the daunting task of East Texas tornado recovery and relief is underway tonight. The Multiple Agency Resource Center opening at the Canton Civic Center today to give tornado victims one location to figure out what's next after many have lost everything.
Yeah, it's there to help people like a Canton man who is homeless tonight after one of Saturday's deadly tornadoes basically disintegrated his home before his very eyes. He tells CBS 19's Sasha Wilson it only took 15 seconds and everything he owns is now gone. Sasha?
Hey there, Dana and Tashara. Well, if you'll look over my left shoulder, this empty plot of land is where Dylan's home used to be. And if you'll look even further left, this pile of rubble is all that's left.
23-year-old Dylan Burleson suffers from epilepsy. He has seizures. When he heard the weather was turning, he figured he'd run home after work to get his medicine before the roads flooded. When he ran inside, he says everything went still.
And it's quiet, and then all of a sudden you just... And so like my heart kind of dropped.
He grabbed his things and ran toward the front door.
And I see trees almost at like a 90-degree angle. You could just see them slowly coming out.
5 seconds after he dove into the car, he says the nearly 200-mile-per-hour twister tore his house from the ground by its foundation.
It like started at one end and it's just like peeled it.
The windows in his car shattered, and that's when the tree crashed down in his car right over the driver's seat.
I seen it just come in out of the corner of my eye, and it just landed right on top. And it kind of cut me on the top of my head, pushed me down like this. And that's when I told myself that I was dying. This was it.
It came and went in 15 seconds, but that's all it took.
And there's being completely nothing but the blocks.
He says for the next few nights, both he and his roommates had nightmares. But he says the East Texas community has stepped up and taken care of him in ways he could have never imagined.
I mean, I've had people come up here to the shop and hand me envelopes with checks, you know, $100 here, $50 there.
Now, it's a matter of rebuilding from the ground up.
Like thousands here in East Texas, Dylan is just doing his best to put one foot in front of the other right now. He says he is so grateful for the outpouring of support that he's received. And if you'd like to help, we'll post information to that on CBS 19's Facebook page, our Twitter page, and on CBS19.tv. Dana and Tashara.
All right, thank you so much, Sasha. Gives you chills to hear his account of that, right?